And here is the Writer's Almanac for Sunday, the 25th of August, 2019. It's the birthday of King Ludwig II of Bavaria, born near Munich, 1845. When he was just 15 years old, he went to the opera Lohengrin, and he became a fan and then a friend of the composer, Richard Wagner, showered gifts on Wagner, subsidized his productions. Ludwig was a great patron of the arts, of theater and music and architecture. He designed fairy tale castles up in the mountains of Bavaria, got less and less involved in politics. And though he was quite popular among average Bavarians, his ministers wanted him gone, and they commissioned a medical report to declare that he was insane and unfit to rule, even though the doctors who wrote it up had not examined him. He was taken into custody at a castle, and the next day he and one of the doctors went on a walk around the lake. The doctor asked his servants not to follow them, and the two of them never returned, and both of them, Ludwig and the doctor, were found dead in the shallow water near the shore of the lake. It was on this day in 1718 French immigrants founded the city of New Orleans, named for Philippe II, the Duke of Orleans. The French had claimed the territory in 1682, and they sent a starter population of prisoners, slaves, and bonded servants, arriving in New Orleans to find a swamp with a lot of mosquitoes, surrounded by hostile Indians prone to hurricanes. The French then sent 90 female convicts straight from the Paris jails, chaperoned by a group of nuns, until they could be married off to the men who were waiting there for them. 2 engineers laid out plans for the original walled village, which then came to be called the French Quarter. It became an American city in 1803. And it's the birthday of Leonard Bernstein, born in Lawrence, Massachusetts, 1918. He was 40 when he became the musical director of the New York Philharmonic, wrote On the Town and West Side Story, the operetta Candide, symphonies, scores for ballets. Leonard Bernstein conducted his final performance at Tanglewood in 1990 in August, and the following Christmas, just before he died at the age of 72, he conducted Beethoven's Ninth in Berlin to celebrate the crumbling of the Berlin Wall. And it was on this day, 1916, President Woodrow Wilson signed into law the act that established the National Park Service. There already were national parks. Yellowstone had been designated as such in 1872. By the 1890s, there were 3 more: Yosemite, Sequoia, and Kings Canyon, which then was called General Grant National Park. But there was no government agency to protect the national parks. The Army got the job at first, but had no power to enforce laws. The Department of Agriculture tried to, the Department of the Interior, but no one was really doing the job until 1916, on this day, when the National Park Service came into being. Here's a poem for today, a poem from the very early 17th century by Thomas Campion, Advice to a Girl. Never love unless you can bear with all the faults of man. Men sometimes will jealous be, though but little cause they see, and hang the head as discontent, and speak what straight they will repent. Men that but one saint adore make a show of love to more. Beauty must be scorned in none, though but truly served in one. For what is courtship but disguise? True hearts may have dissembling eyes. Men, when their affairs require, must awhile themselves retire, sometimes hunt and sometimes hawk, and never ever sit and talk. If these and such like you can bear, then like and love, and never fear. Advice to a Girl by Thomas Campion. That's the writer's Almanac for Sunday, August 25th. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.